Shalom. First and foremost, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah Bahashem, Rekah Kodash. Double honor and salutation to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect, you Akim and you Aquas, also you children that believe on this word. This is your brother Khalak Hart of GMS Northwest. Come back at you with a quick one. I was at work, and tomorrow they're going to be having this DIY, do-it-yourself pizza type deal. So they, passed out flyers or whatever, or you get to make your own pizza. And somebody asked me, did I want a pizza? I said, sure, I'll take one, but cheese only. And one of the employees mentioned to me that I was boring. Anybody that don't put toppings on their pizza, they're boring. And so I was, I don't eat sausage and bacon and all of that. I don't eat that on a pizza. Well, why you don't eat that? It's because I just don't. I'm allergic to it. Yeah, right. Nobody's allergic to it. Well, look, man, I don't eat pork. Just simple as that. So, like I said, they said I got a boring life because I don't have, toppings on my pizza. And I thought to myself, that could be a lesson. So like I said, this won't be long. Just we all know, us in the now, or us in the know, we know that we're not supposed to touch pork. That's going against the Heavenly Father. As a matter of fact, let's get the law real quick. Leviticus 11:1, and Moses spake to Aaron, saying unto them, it says, speak unto the children of Israel, saying, these are the beasts which ye shall eat among the beasts that are on the earth, whatsoever parteth the hoof, and if cloven-footed, and cheweth the cud, among the beasts you shall eat. A cow cheweth the cud, cloven-footed, part of the hoof. You can eat those. Verse 4, it says, nevertheless, these shall you not eat of them that chew the cud, or them that divideth the hoof, as the camel, because it cheweth the cud, but it divideth not the hoof. He is unclean to you. Yeah, they over there in the Holy Land and parts around, they got something called camel bites. Chopped up camel bites, camel nuggets. Verse 5, it says, and the coney, because he cheweth the cud and divideth not, not the hoof, he is unclean to you. And the hair, the coney is one says a little rat looking thing, with buck teeth look like. And the hair, a rabbit, because he cheweth the cud, but divideth not the hoof, he is unclean to you. Here's a point. And the swine, though he divideth the hoof and be cloven-footed, yet he cheweth not the cud, he is unclean to you. It says, of their flesh shall ye not eat, and their carcass shall you not touch. They are unclean to you. So, that's just, a couple of unclean animals that you should not eat. Pork swine is one of them. And, some employees was like, oh, I love bacon and sausage and this and ham on my pizza. I ain't born. It tastes so good. And this was an Israelite speaking like that, man. From the northern tribe, a Gadite. Speaking like that. And we know what the sin is, or what's going to happen for you eating that, indulging in abominations. This is Isaiah 66. in verse 15, it says, "For behold, the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind." Look, so the Lord is coming with fire, and his chariots, those so-called UFOs you keep seeing in the sky, that these orbs that you keep seeing. Why are you breaking? Come on now. What are you doing? You know, those orbs you keep seeing, the Lord is going to come back in those, you know, going to flood the sky. Every eye shall see him. Revelation 1 and 7, "Behold, the Lord cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, even ones that pierced him." It says, "To render his anger with fury, and with his rebuke with flames of fire." You know, so his anger and his rebuke with flames of fire. You know, those so-called UFOs are going to be shooting concentrated laser beam fire out of them. You know, burning people, burning, you know, buildings, monuments, statues. Like I said, people, trees, you name it. Everything's getting zapped. Along with World War III missiles, 200 million missiles shall fall out the sky. We know those nukes, when they fly, they break open to like 6 or 7 nukes, and the Spirit of the Lord is going to be in those nukes, so they're not going to fail. They're not going to dysfunction. They're not going to run out of, you know, power. They're not going to run out of, you know, they're going to come. They're going to reach, and they're going to hit everything that is intended to hit. There ain't going to be no, oh, it should have hit here. It should have hit there. No, it's going to hit everything that the Lord ordained it to hit. Verse 16, it says, "For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the saying of the Lord shall be many." So the Lord is going to kill a lot of folks in that day. You know, we see judgment is ramping up in the earth. Every time you turn around, a plane is falling out the sky. The northern kingdom getting judged. You know, a lot of southern kingdom here getting judged, but the federal aid, you know, and what are they gonna do? You know, you women gonna have to resort back to selling your selling your goods, if you know what I mean. Verse 17, here's the point. "They that sanctify themselves and purify themselves in the gardens behind one tree, in the midst, eating swine's flesh, and the abomination and the mouse shall be consumed together, saith the Lord." So if you out there eating swine's flesh and abomination, you're eating abominable foods, the Lord is going to destroy you with fire. You know? So with me being with my plain cheese pizza, I'm fine with that. You know? To live a boring life. Hey, our life, we don't have a life here. We gave that up. You know, we gave that up to follow after Yahushua. This is Matthew 19, I think, 27. Let me start at 27. Matthew 19 and 27. "Then answered Peter and said unto him, Behold, we have forsaken all and followed thee. What shall we have therefore? And Yahushua said unto them, Verily I say unto you, that ye which have followed me in a regeneration, when Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, ye shall also sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. And everyone that has forsaken houses, or brethren, or sisters, or father, or mother, or wife, or children, or lands, for my name's sake, shall receive 100-fold, and shall inherit everlasting life. It says, but many that are first shall be last, and the last shall be first. So We're not, our matters are not heavily into this world. You know, we have separated ourselves from this world. We are further separating ourselves from this world because we know that our temptation is coming. We're laying up treasures in heaven, as it said in the Matthew the 6th chapter, around the 19th verse. We're putting treasures in heaven. You know, we're storing up our faith and belief in Yahweh Shah HaMashiach. You know, Yahweh Wah, Yahweh Shah HaMashiach. You know, that's our safe haven. That's our, you know, so we, you know, to suffer now and endure, you know, following after the Lord, you know, that consists of living a boring life. You're not really into anything. You know, these people, you know, will think you boring and you don't do anything and you just, you know, you don't hang out. You don't want to hang with nobody. Well, it is what it is. I had a dude in the world, you know, that was, you know, good friends with me. You know, he moved, but now he say, you know, I hate your woke self, or I hate that you what you've become. You're not the same person that we knew in 2017, 2018. You know, because we've been born again. We left the tales of that old man. Ephesians, I think 4:22. So like, I'm just going through the spirit. I'll start at 20. Ephesians 4:20, it says, but ye have not so learned Hamashiach, if so be that have heard him and have been taught by him, as the truth is in Yahushua. So Yahushua's doctrine, we're following that. I think in John 14, maybe 15, it talks about continuing the doctrine. If you continue this doctrine, then you are the Lord. Verse 22, Ephesians 4:22, that ye put off concerning the conversation the old man, which is corrupt, according to the deceitful lust. Yeah, that deceitful lust. Oh, I used to love pepperoni this, pepperoni that. You know, sausage this. You know, me and the brothers, we was talking about things we used to love in the world, man. That, you know, that comes up as a topic sometimes, but we know we had to put that off. It says, verse 23, and be renewed in the spirit of your mind, and that you put on the new man, which is after the Most High, and created in righteousness and true holiness. So we put off that old man that was heavily into the world, heavily into this, heavily into witchcraft, heavy into women, heavy into this, you know, whatever it might be, smoking weed. You know, we've put that away, you know, to follow out the Yahweh Shah and the Lord Yahweh. Why Yahweh Shah? Because you can't get to the Lord without going through Yahweh Shah. Yahweh Shah was an austere man, and that's how we come in. It might be boring and plain to the people on the outside, but hey, to us, this is our way of life. This is our salvation. We're doing this for salvation. We put everything we know on pause, you know, for our salvation. Our purpose in life is to push this word, push this truth. So if it requires us, you know, to live a boring life, hey, that's the road we've taken. That's a sacrifice. It's our reasonable service. Romans 12. Romans 12:1. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the miracles of the Most High, that you present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto the Most High, which is your reasonable service. So this is, like I said, this is our reasonable service. You know, we sin against the Heavenly Father. We owe death to the Heavenly Father. You know, we're guilty and should be put to death by all the pollution that we don't let, you know, get into our mind. I mean, we're in Babylon the Great. You're in captivity. But like it said in Ephesians, going into this new man, putting off that old man from his deceit. You're renewed in your mind. And verse 2 even says this. Romans 12:2, and be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is good, that is good and acceptable and perfect will of the Most High. So, of the world is eating pepperoni pizza and sausage and bacon and ham and extra cheese on it. That's of the world. But we're not of the world. If we was of the world would love us. But the world calls us boring. We're boring people. And like I said, when I heard that, hey, gotta go do a quick lesson on it. But like I said, this wasn't supposed to be long. We're gonna continue to preach the gospel, to the best of our abilities, until the Lord, take us out and tell us to stop. And if we have to live a boring life, hey man, our treasures are in heaven. We're a new creature. We got a renewed spirit. The Lord said he'll take that stony heart away and give you a heart of understanding. Paraphrasing, it's in Ezekiel. So we've been renewed with understanding. We've been renewed with the spirit, the comforter, to do the right things to the best of our abilities, to follow out the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son. Hey, let me get this last. Judges 5:11. They that are delivered from the noise of the archers in the places of drawing water, there shall they rehearse the righteous acts of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, even the righteous acts towards the inhabitants of his village in Israel. Then shall the people of the Lord go down to the gates. So we should rehearse the righteous acts. If we're rehearsing the righteous acts, that means we're walking in the ways of the law, statute, commandments to the best of our abilities. So, never forget that and hold on to it. Endure until the end. Live that boring life. So, with that said, I hope you're edified. I hope you got something out of this. Shalom. Hope to see you on the next video, Lord willing.